Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about Terra Luna, and there is a lot to cover today. If you guys have not seen, it had close to a 40% run up in 3 hours, which was an incredible run up, and also the trading volume is doing very well. It is very healthy. We have a lot to talk about as KWON's legal documents just got released to the South Korean authorities, and it shows that they were going to liquidate the company a couple of days before the crash. There is a lot to talk about today. Before we get into it though, if you're here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Terra Luna, I highly recommend you guys scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video, completely free to do so, but it will just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. More people see the incredible side of Luna, they decide to buy into it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profits. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, I'm gonna try to upload as many videos as I can on Luna because there is just so much news coming out. Make sure you do subscribe. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, before we look at the 1 hour chart, I want to show you guys a really interesting finding that might actually shock a lot of you guys. If we decide to look at this, did KWON know that Luna and UST crash was coming? Legal documents reveal new findings. You guys know KWON has been in a lot of trouble with the South Korean authorities, and also they're looking through all the offices and everything, and there have been some speculations that he might be getting arrested soon. Now those are just speculations, it has no confirmation around it, but today when they went through some documents, there are some things that show that maybe KWON knew that Luna and UST was going to crash in the near future. Information pulled from the South Korean Supreme Court Registry Office shows that KWON initiated the dissolve of the whole company along with two local publication Digital Today reported. Shareholders agreed to liquidate the Busan headquarters and the Seoul branch after their April 30th meeting, with their fate being sealed on 4th and 5th respectively. KWON was named as the liquidator. While correction does not imply caution, the timing is somewhat suspicious given the dramatic collapse of UST and the compassion token Luna days later on May 10th. Some observers claim that the decision to dissolve the company in days preceding the crash indicates that the plan to evade the responsibility for the aftermath. In other words, the Transform Labs CEO seems to have aware something was going to happen soon. So was this part of their plan? Was the attack shown as it was done by third party, but they knew something like this was going to happen and they decided to dissolve their Busan headquarters and also the Seoul branch on the 30th of April, about 4 to 5 days before the crash on UST, and then on the 10th was when Luna crashed. Was this all part of the plan, and was it something that was not going to be working out? Maybe they did not have a plan to actually create Terra Classic and then go ahead and create a new blockchain. They were probably just going to walk away with the money as they had everything closed down. They already got the liquidator as KWON was named liquidator, and then they were just going to move on with their life. But because the authorities and everything got involved and it became so big, maybe that's why they decided to come back and try to help the network survive. That's just scary to think that they were just not going to do anything about it. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the 1 hour chart, you guys can see about 6 hours ago, we did have a strong rally up compared to the whole market. It doesn't look big, but if we just do some calculation, you guys can see in 3 hours, we did go up close to 34%, which is a really good gain in under 3 hours. And as I mentioned, right now, Luna is in a point where if there is a singular whale that decides to walk into the market, it is going to have a significant pull, exactly what we just saw. So there must be some whale that decided to buy in around the time. But what it helped the Luna market do is break out of the downtrend. As you guys can see, compared to the previous higher high we had, right now this higher high did set a higher market. Now what we need to make sure that this lower low, which is about to be set, is going to be higher than the previous lower low. If it does decide to end up being higher, all we need to do is break the small resistance that we are sitting on right now, and then there is nothing slowing us down from going into an uptrend and maybe gaining another 50% or so. I know a lot of you guys want to see that, and there is a high chance that might happen. All we need to do is make sure that there is no significant selling in the near future. If we do decide to look at the coin market cap, you guys can see the trading volume is doing very well today, as it is up about 60%, but on the other hand, market cap is not doing extremely well, as it is down close to 11%. But the trading volume to the market cap ratio is sitting close to 70%, which is nearly double compared to what we saw about 48 hours ago. I mean, this is really good, because over time we do want the trading volume to the market cap ratio to climb heavy. Another thing which is really interesting is Coinbase cloud service does not support Terra network anymore. It has been taken off, and Coinbase blockchain API has completely stopped supporting the Terra Luna. I mean, it was initially going to happen due to the fact that KWON's not responding and not helping the community at all, and obviously Coinbase is not going to stand back, just like Binance and everything else. Another thing which actually makes me really happy is Nox Bitcoin, a Brazilian crypto exchange, refunded its customers UST at $1. So when they did decide to sell, right now the price is sitting close to 5 cents. They still gave them $1 just to help everyone out, and I think that is a really good gesture. Personally, I think it is one of the best things I have seen in crypto in a while. Nox spent approximately 127,000 to make sure that all their clients do get UST as a $1 peg. If you do decide to hold long term, it is obviously not going to apply, but if you do decide to sell right now, they did give $1 to everyone. Personally, I'm really happy to see that. 127,000 is quite a bit of money but for a big exchange like themselves, that's not pretty hectic, so they will be able to come up from it, but a lot of people are going to be saving a lot of their money. Another thing which is really interesting is crypto's barren wasteland. A look at what's left at Terra DeFi and token ruins. Following the Terra blockchain fallout and the great UST DPEG event, the Terra ecosystem is now a wasteland, almost worthless token and protocols, while both of them are not even in top 10 anymore. Now the total value locked in terms of Ethereum, they're not using anything to try to protect their token. Obviously now they're just focused on creating the new Luna and making this one the classic. Another thing which is really interesting is the Binance CEO shares his lessons from the crash of Luna and also UST coin. Theoretically speaking, when the peg to one asset using a different asset as collateral, there will always be a chance for under collateralization for depegging. Even if it's over collateralized by a 10x, the collateral asset can crash more than 10x. Nothing is 100% stable in this world. Really well worded, that's all I'm going to say. And finally, I want to show you guys this. The NFT market is starting to see a little bit, let's just say, the trading volume going downturn after the big crash. I do not understand how the NFT marketplace actually got impacted by the Terra Luna crash. I mean, a lot of people lost trust in Luna, so at the same time they decided to lose their trust on the whole crypto market, and especially because NFT is such a strong bubble, that's just how I see it, it decided to burst around the time. I mean, the market cap is still going up, but when it does come to the trading volume, it is in a downtrend, which is a little scary. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts on these things. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.